Hi Team Blossom, it's your girl Blossoming Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made my DIY derby hat, and you'll see in the beginning of this video that I went to a Kentucky Derby. It was me and my fam, so we went to a Kentucky Derby. It was really nice, but I got this hat from a beauty supply store of all places, and they had a great selection. What's really funny is one of the women at the table had the same hat as me, but of course mine was custom done, so you would never really know. So this is the hat, and um, you have options with this hat to either use a clip or use a headband. I'm going to use the headband, but I'm going to remove it so that we can start cutting the rose section of this hat. So I'm going to cut the rows, and then once I cut the rows, you see on the sides that there's these two little flaps, which I'm not in love with. So what I'm going to do with these flaps is to fold them under and then use my hot glue gun to make it kind of look like a bow. So for the other one, I'm going to repeat. So now that that's done, I wanted to close in my flowers. So I hot glued them together so that you wouldn't see gaps. But I would say like a couple minutes afterwards, the glue just came right off. So a better glue to use would be E6000. So to actually glue the orchids on, by hot gluing the stem down to the hat. So that's what you'll see me doing. Then I'm going to also hot glue my butterfly, which is on this wire. The butterfly does have cheap acrylic stones, so I'm just removing them and I'm going to add my own stones. This butterfly was cute, but it kind of looked like a turd to me in the middle. So I'm going to bling out the middle area of this of the butterfly a little later. So we're going to go to the veil first. And I opted in using a syringe. I normally would use a blunt tip needle point, but I just didn't have one around. So I used what I had, and you'll see that there are strings of glue. So that was the only downfall of not using a tip for your or my syringe, whatever, but it gets the job done. And if you don't mind doing cleanup, then you can just, either pick the strings off or take a cloth like I did and just wipe it off to remove it. So I am in no particular order or anything like that, adding the stones. Just add my glue dots, and then I place the stones onto where the dots are. And that's really it. The color of this stone is Swarovski Jet Nut. And it's so funny because I have so many stones at home for my own personal use. So I didn't even have to buy anything. I already had it in my in my own collection. So that was clutch. But I only needed to use a 1 gross, which is 144 crystals. So I'm not really sure how much it costs, but again, it's size SS20, and you can, of course, look it up. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better, and I'll put a link in the description box for you where you can buy this stone in this size. Oh, and something else that I wanted to know is I wanted to know your feedback. Would you guys want me to make something like this for you? Or do you prefer the tutorials? Which ones? Because I know not everyone is a DIYer. Not everybody's about that life, and that's perfectly fine. I will happily make this for you. So it takes a while, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, I'm still working, but it's totally worth it from beginning to end. Did this take me like an hour? I don't think it took me an hour, maybe like 20, 30 minutes. It doesn't take that long. So I'm pretty much done. As you can see, I'm just filling in any gaps that I missed, doing the corners, and then now I'm just going to finish up the bottom area. And that's really it. Yay, we are done. Finito. It was such a pleasure to be at that derby. I had such a great time. I smoked a cigar. I normally don't, but it was blueberry, so it was cute. I actually liked the regular cigar better, but whatever. But it was such a beautiful day. And it ended up raining, but it was nice too. Because it stopped. And then the sun came out. It was just really gorgy. So placing my last stones, and then I'm pretty much done. So now to cover up the little butterfly area that looks like a turd, I'm going to take my E6000 and just place the stones onto the area. So I'm going to blank his body and then give him some eyes so that, you know, he's a real butterfly now. Swarovski butterfly. Yay. I'm going to remove any strings of glue. The butterfly is already like cracked like that. Next time I'd probably use a more quality butterfly. I got that one from Michael's. But this is the end product. And I absolutely love it. This is how my butterfly looks. And on the right, you'll see the after. And on the left, you'll see the before. So like this video, of course, guys. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and give me feedback. Talk to me, guys. I want to hear from you. Love you lots. Always, Blossom and Jasmine.